Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new English lesson. Please get your literature anthology book ready and let's start. We're going to start with page 156 and we're still talking about classify and organize things and categorize it in a different way. So sort it out, page 156. All right, let's start.
Genre, nonfiction. Compare texts. Read about the different ways to sort objects and animals.
So in this lesson, we'll be learning how to sort objects or animals. So we'll be using shapes, colors, size, maybe materials, texture, everything. When we listen to sort it out, this is, if I predict what that means, that's mean we're gonna classify or we're gonna sort or group things that it comes in different maybe shapes or colors, as we say. So let's start.
Sort it out. Some things are alike, some are different. We can sort things by looking at what is the same about them. We can sort them by their size, shape, and color. Find the buttons in this picture. Let's sort them.
So we know that sort means classified or group things in a different way that they look alike. So we can put all the round buttons together, or all the big one, or all the small one, or the blue one, or the one with the square one, or the one triangle, or the yellow. Or the button that it has big holes or small holes, have 2 holes or 4 holes. So categorize or classify or sort, that mean you put them in a groups that they are look alike, so this all together. So you will be saying this all my red buttons, that's mean they come in different size and shape, but they all red. Or you're gonna say this is all my triangle buttons, that's mean they come in different colors and shape, different colors and size, but they all triangle size, triangle shape. So in this lesson, we will be categorizing the buttons. As we see, we can categorize using different ways: size, shapes, or color.
How many round buttons can you see? How many square buttons can you see? What other shapes do you see? Add up the number of red buttons. Are there more red or yellow buttons? Can you find buttons with 4 holes? How else could you sort these buttons?
So as we see in this selection, we get lots of questions. And as we see, when we get questions that get our attentions to answer and find the response. So over here, how many rounds? So that means doesn't matter what color or size, we're just looking for the shape. So round you can count. So it comes with different colors, different size, but I'm only looking for a shape, round. The second question, how many squares? Again, we're going for that square shape. Remember, they're not only just plain, it could be in the window of the house, could be over here. Again, what other shapes do you see? Triangles. I have the chimney up there in the house, or the roof. I have the tree. All right. Are there more red or yellow buttons? So count all the red buttons. I see one here also, and all the yellow, and then you can find out how many more do you get. Can you find buttons with 4 holes? So let's mean all the buttons with 4 holes. Doesn't matter big or small, doesn't matter red or blue or yellow, doesn't matter shape, circle or round or triangle. We just counting the 4 holes. All right.
We can sort animals too. We can sort animals by features. Which animals have 4 legs? Which animals have 2 legs? Which have none? Which animals have patterns? Which animals have yellow? Which are bigger than you are?
All right, so this is another way of classifying animals. And as you see, they put them also the same size, features, 4 legs, 2 legs, or none, color, pattern.
We can classify animals by type. Which are birds? Which are reptiles? Which are mammals? What other types of animals can you see?
So over here, as we see, when we say which animals in the illustration, so we can see birds, so we see parrots, flamingo, ducks, or animals that mammals, so we see tigers, elephant, monkey, koala, giraffe, lion. And then if we say other ways we can sort animals with, we can say, for example, animals that live in water, or animals that fly, animal can swim, or animal that have fur, or animal can run. So this is also another way to classify. So from how they, if they run or they fly or they have fur or they swim. All right.
Sorting is a lot of fun. Let's sort things in this scene. Think about what they have in common. Which of these things have wheels? Which eat food? Which can fly? Which have stripes? Which have windows? Which would you play with?
All right. So if we can, which can fly, so we say we see birds. If we only say which can fly, so things can fly. So not only animal or birds. So we have birds, we have airplanes. So anything can fly, kite. Which have stripes, so can be anything. We see a wagon, we see over here the truck, and we see a boat. All right, which have windows. So anything have windows. Can see the tall buildings, can see the yellow car, can see the boat, we can see the truck again, and we can see the airplane. So it doesn't matter if it's flying or and floating or on wheels. We're just looking for windows. All right. All right. Which would you play with? So you can play with rabbits. I would like to play with butterfly, chase butterfly. I can play with birds. Maybe also play with dogs. So as we see, so this are classifying things in a different way. So for example, if we look at it, we can say, I can classify things that float. So I can say what's floating or walking or move on wheels or jump or fly. We can also sort the food. If you look at the picture, I can say, for example, something we can eat or drink. Which one can we eat or which can we drink? So you look and you say, oh, I see juice. We can drink juice. We can see food to eat. So I see fruits and I see sandwiches. So this is also classifying or sorting food. If I also look at the park and I want to classify or I want to sort what's over there, I can say activities, for example. So what activities can people do in a park? So we can say, oh, people can run, people can do picnic, people can ride their bike. So this is ride the swing or the slide, slide in a swing, slides or ride their swing. So this is all activities that people can do over the park. So if we say, how can we sort objects? So we can sort them using different things. We can use shapes, color, size, and also we can go in pattern. We can say also who get wheels, who get windows, and how can we sort animals? Yeah, of course, we say animals like have 4 legs or 2 legs, animals that mammals or can fly, or animals can swim, or animals can run, or live in the water, or have fur. So this is all a different way to classify and sort different objects. And as we see in this selection, we used different thing to classify. All right. So for today's lesson, or for this week lesson, actually, we talked about figure it out. What can you see and feel and hear around you? And then we started with the first essential question that sorted out. So we learned that you can sort out things using different categories. We know that classifying or sorting means putting in a group that they look alike, so they all have the same texture or same color or the same size or the same shapes. And we learned from that lesson we read about like the lost buttons, or also the hat in a barn when each animal have a hat, and each animal have or character have a point of view for using this hat. And we also learn and we use lots of words describing objects, like in Lost Buttons between Todd and the frog, the two friends. And we also learn that we can sort objects in many different way in this selection, which is sorted out. All right, that's it for today, first graders. Thank you. Bye-bye.